This is a Leica M6 with a Leica M motor drive, and today I'm going to show you how to load film in it and unload film from it. And first let me just say that this motor drive is a vast improvement over the old Leica M winders, which were much harder on the camera body itself, louder. Secondly, I'm using one strap here on a strap lug. I don't normally advise that, but I'm only using it as a backup. I'm using the motor drive as a handle. So let's go ahead and get started. This is film in my right hand that I'm going to load into the camera. Go ahead and take off the motor. And notice I'm just using my hands here. I'm standing upright. I'm using my pocket to hold my motor drive. I'm going to go ahead and load in the film. Obviously, most places you won't have the luxury of sitting down and having your camera on a nice hard surface to load. So here I am doing it all by hand. And actually I prefer this because obviously if you do it by hand as such, you're less likely to scratch the camera in any way on a hard surface. So I went ahead and loaded it. The most important step is the first wind. I'm going to wind the camera. Note the rewind crank. It's going to spin slowly. Okay, and that tells me that the film is now set properly. Now we're going to go ahead and release that, turn on the motor, and take the first frame out. And once again, I'm going to observe the film rewind crank. Make sure that I set my film. So, okay, so it's ready to go. I'm going to take off the camera lens. I'm going to pretend I'm shooting some photos here. That's at the slow speed. I'm going to rev it up to the fast speed now. And you can see that rewind crank go. Okay. And now, this was a 24 frame roll, and you can see that it stopped at 26. Okay. So the motor drive itself hasn't stopped. I'm going to go ahead and put the cap back on. It's actually creating force or tension inside the camera body right now on the shutter and the release. So you want to relieve that pressure. Some people do take the film out at this point, but you can risk damaging your camera by doing so progressively. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what you should do. You want to go ahead and release that pressure by using the rewind crank release, and you're going to hear the motor drive spin. I'm not touching anything else. Okay, so now it's relieved. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the motor drive, and now you have the cap back on. I'm going to just go ahead and take that release out. Okay, so now we're ready to rewind the camera. The release, get the crank, and I'm going to just crank it out. Okay. For the purpose of this video, I didn't rewind the film all the way. There's a film leader, but normally you would. And I'm going to go ahead and put the motor back, and that was it. So that was my demonstration on how to use the Leica M motor drive. Thank you.